Hello all, and welcome to this afternoon's beer review. It's 4:30 on the dot, and I am going to dub this the still kind of salty review because I'm still kind of salty. And if there's one thing that being salty makes you do, it makes you have a thirst, and I'm going to quench that thirst because what are we reviewing? Well, I got another growler fill. I figured I might as well go and try the other Stewbum and Stonewall beer that's on tap at Three Peaks. And this is Hello Yellow Blonde Ale. And it's 5.2 ABV. And let me go and quickly look at these notes here. 16 IBU, grains are Turo and Vienna, and the hops are Cascade, Citra, and Tettnang. So nothing too out of the ordinary here. But yeah, I'm just looking forward to something refreshing on this incredibly, incredibly humid day. Something like, what is the humidity right now? Let me go and see. I'm actually curious what the humidity is. Yeah, so the humidity is 77% humidity. So it's 83 degrees, feels like 90. The joys of living in a tropical paradise when the wind don't blow, you know? Anyway, so looking forward to a nice, refreshing, sessionable beer. And without much further ado, let's go and open this up. There we go. Mm. Not much in the way of carbonation here. I think there might have been some problems. Darn it. So, yeah, very little head. Um, that might have been because I didn't seal this right. I had this filled yesterday. So, crackery malts, sort of grassy and citrusy hop notes. All in all, not too much of a nose, but then it's not expressing much carbonation right now. So yeah, there's some carbonation there. It's not completely flat. But yeah, either the seal, I need to probably replace this, or there's some issue with the growler filling machine. Not the first time it's happened. So, onto the palate. We just went straight to the palate because there's not going to be much nose when there's not much carbonation. Very light, refreshing, but still very flavorful. Up front, some mild hop bitterness, some crackery malts. Top note is of somewhat grassy and floral hopping. The finish is slightly bittering, with just a mild graininess on the palate and into the top note. Also, a mild spiciness to the hops as well. Overall, well balanced between the hops and malts. Light bodied and refreshing. I really, really wish this had more carbonation so it would express itself better, but this happens. All in all, it feels like a really well-made blonde ale. Not too complex, but if you're expecting deep complexity from a blonde ale style, well, I don't know if you've been drinking beer long or not, but blonde ale is not one that's going to give it to you. But definitely refreshing. Definitely, while refreshing and light, still quite a bit of flavor presence. Not watery on the palate at all. All in all, just a nice, well-made ale. Yeah. Kind of run out of things to say about this one. The lack of carbonation sort of threw me for a loop here. Like I said, there is some carbonation. It's not completely flat. So only, I wouldn't be able to enjoy this if it was completely flat. It still has a bit of a carbonation tingle going on there. Not to be confused with a chalk tingle. And definitely feels a little bit lighter than 5.2 ABV alcohol-wise, I would definitely say. So yeah, um, nice blonde ale. Kind of missing the carbonation action here, but that has very little to do with the beer making thing, more just the growler fill or the cap on my growler needing to be replaced. And I'm going to go and enjoy the rest of this because why wouldn't I? Yeah. And so back to work tomorrow. I should just get another job, If I'm so miserable, I should just not do that job. But yeah, that is your beer review for this afternoon, folks. Hello, Yellow Blonde. Trying to get it carbonated. But a refreshing and flavorful blonde ale. And that, folks, from Stewbum and Stonewall. And that, folks, is your beer review for this afternoon. Cheers.